So sometimes we're faced with knowing things, like we just know what we're meant to be doing, we know what we're meant to be saying, we feel that we're the experts, we know what we're supposed to do, and then when it comes to the crunch, there's doubt. And the doubt is the inner child in us. It's the younger child that doesn't know yet that we're older. It sort of brings up, it surfaces all the worry and the concern. We start to doubt ourselves because we find it hard to believe that we can do that. We're still becoming accustomed to it. We're becoming comfortable. We're integrating the learning. So we can know things at a mind level, but we haven't yet integrated it at a journey level. Now, journey is the experience you go through, and the road is bumpy on that experience, and it's risky. It feels like we may fail, so we've got to take that uncertainty, that road of uncertainty, and try things out and give it a go. And then we find usually that it was okay. It wasn't that bad. I was really worried about something that I actually was okay, because innately we do have the experience inside of us, but we're yet to believe it. So at an emotional level, we haven't yet realized our capacity. Our mind is ready to support us, but our body and our emotions are still very young. And that's why I said the younger child, because the younger child is the one that's vulnerable, is the one that tries to keep you safe. And so it has a very good intention. It needs to survive, and it doesn't usually like to take risks. So when that happens, we hold back, or we procrastinate, we try to avoid things, and then we become upset because we're not growing, we're not changing, life is always the same, and may even feel that things are boring because everything's so predictable. And research says that we actually need to grow, we need 80% uncertainty and 20% of certainty. Most of us have it the other way around. We have a lot of certainty and we only have a little bit of uncertainty. It's the uncertainty that helps us explore new territory, new ground, new possibility, a new voice, a new message, even a new presence. And what we're discovering is our own power that's always been in us. And it's sitting there waiting to be explored in the journey. The knowledge is great, but without the journey, you actually don't fully believe it yet. So doing is an important aspect of what we know. Taking action, practicing, accepting that there's no failure, only feedback. Even if it feels like you're failing, you're not failing, you're just receiving feedback. And so you have that courage to face the fear, to do it anyway, and to get the feedback, because just like Thomas Edison, who created the light, said he tried 10,000 times, and 10,000 times he found out that it just didn't work. And so each time he tried something new, same as ourselves, how many times are we going to keep trying things and keep going forward and discovering that things are in us, and sure, things can be better and better and better, right? But we need to have the courage to get up and go and to start believing in that journey. But the doubt can be so powerful, particularly if you've had a background of fear and there's been some sort of trauma, because trauma will hold you back. It'll stop you and it will stunt your growth. So trauma, when we're triggered with that fear, where we think our survival's been threatened, then we will hold back, and we'd rather be smaller than bigger.